Morning guys, a little bit out of breath. We've just been chasing this one around our bedroom, haven't I? She absolutely loves being chased around our bed, and then she'll like go and find me and I'll like run across the bed to go to the other side, and then I'll hide, and then she'll poke her head up and I'll be like boo, and we can do that for hours on end. She loves it and I love it too because she loves it. So a little bit out of breath. As you can see, I am oh, you don't want to touch that. Yucky. As you can see, I'm sporting this lovely face mask. Delilah got over her cold within a day, and now I'm stuck with it, and I've been stuck feeling lousy for about 3 days now. Don't know what this bit of hair is doing. It's typical that Delilah's started to wake up earlier again on the days that I'm ill. It's not too bad. I've definitely had worse colds. I don't think it's going to be getting any worse than this. I don't seem to ache as much as I did yesterday, so I'm just a bit bunged up, just not feeling 100%, but it could definitely be a lot worse. So yeah, just feeling a bit yucky this morning, so I thought I'd put a face mask on, and it's now very crispy, so I'm going to take it off in a second. Should we knock the mice over? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5. 5 mice. Is that how many there's meant to be? I swear there's meant to be more mice. Anyway, roll the ball and you go. Knock them down. Yay! Knock them down. Yeah! Good job. Yeah! Enjoying your cereal. Delilah's been loving these Ella's Kitchen wakey roundos recently. Got them for her a while ago. She wasn't too fussed about them, but now she's a bit older, she loves them. So yeah, it's quite nice that she likes having a bit of cereal now. It mixes it up a bit because she's gone off having toast just because obviously she has like sandwiches at lunchtime most days, so understandably she doesn't really want toast in the morning, although she eats my toast happily. Every time I sit on the sofa to have my bagel or my toast, she's like, please, please, me. And I'm very impressed at her age that she's mastered saying like me and please. But at the same time, I would like to just have my 2 slices of toast without sharing it with her. Still loves her Ella's Kitchen strawberry and raspberry porridge and the banana and cinnamon muesli. But it's nice to give her something else that she can feed herself with, like these round ones, or what they're called, yeah, wakey round ones. I might buy those again for her, because I definitely don't want to get her Cheerios because of the added salt and sugar. Or I know there's like the Bear brand, I don't know what they're called, Bear, it's got a picture of a bear on the front. I might check those out. Oh, by the way, I know a couple of you will probably ask what face mask I was using earlier. I use the Lush BB Seaweed Fresh Face Mask. I'm really enjoying this one at the moment. It's just really moisturising and really soothing, and yeah, I like it. I do need to put it back in the fridge. Just been having the biggest sneezing fit. I don't know why I bothered with makeup today because I'm just constantly blowing my nose and then like reapplying concealer. Actually, before I sit down, I'm gonna make a coffee. Now I've got my coffee, I can now sit down, have a chat and get on with some work. So you will notice the flat is very quiet. That's because Delilah is out with her great grandma. It seems like Delilah's out quite a lot with my grandma at the moment, and well, she kind of is. It will just be like an hour here or there some days, just because I'm so busy. I need the extra help, and my grandma has been a complete gem. Well, pretty much since Delilah was born, really. She's been such a great help, and Doug's family have been a huge help as well. I don't know what I do without Doug's family or my grandma. I don't get much help on my side of the family just because my mum isn't very well. I've mentioned it before, she has Crohn's and it's a really shitty disease. She's really suffered from it for the last, well, I mean for the last like 12 years since she was diagnosed, and how many years before that. But the last like couple of years, like it's really taken its toll, and she just doesn't seem to be recovering from her last surgery very well. Like usually she'd have surgery and then should be okay for a little while. Whereas the last surgery she had, which you guys will remember if you've watched me for a while, it was 2 or 3 years ago she went in for that. She recovered well, but then the Crohn's just kind of didn't really settle for any amount of time, and now she's really suffering again. It's hard, so I don't really want to go into it loads because my mum's a very private person and I don't need to explain anything. I just get a lot of questions asking me about my mum, like, where's my mum, like, why do you not see her more, or why doesn't she help you out? And that's why. Me and my mum have an amazing relationship. It's just at the moment she's not well enough to be able to help out much with Delilah, but that's fine because I have other people around me that I'm very grateful for who can help. Yeah, Delilah's currently out with my grandma, and yeah, the last sort of couple of weeks Delilah's gone out quite a few times with my grandma, just because this month is such a busy month. So much is going on. I had like the hen do and Vlogust, and this weekend Doug and I are going to Reading Festival, so that'll be fun. But I've got to get the video that needs to go up today edited and uploaded. So yeah, there's lots to do, and then there's obviously on top of that there's lots of other stuff to do, but I never get around to doing any more than what's like on top of my to-do list. But yeah, like I said, Delilah's starting the childminder soon, and I'll just be able to, like, I'll soon be able to get on top of stuff. But at the moment I'm just doing what I need to do right here, right now. So that's really helpful. My grandma's taken Delilah out for a little bit so I can just get a head start on things, and then Doug will be back later from work, and hopefully that will give me another little bit of time to do some more stuff. But yes, I have ordered myself some tasty lunch on Deliveroo, which should be coming, I don't know, in the next half an hour or so. As you can see, I'm in stripes again. I know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I just want the weather to cool down so I can wear my jumpers, because I've realised I don't really have many t-shirts. Any t-shirts I have are either maternity, so they don't look right on me, or I have t-shirts that are quite cropped, and I don't really like wearing cropped t-shirts often. This is like the only one, and my other stripy one, that I like to wear. So what I'm going to do later is go through ASOS and maybe some other websites. Maybe I need to look elsewhere apart from ASOS. It's just so easy because you get next day delivery. But yeah, maybe I need to have a little look around tonight and just make an order of t-shirts, because at the moment I just want to wear like jeans and t-shirts. It's not cold enough for jumpers, but I don't have like any t-shirts to pick from. I need to stock up on some good t-shirts, and preferably with a bit of variety. I don't really want to be wearing blue, well, stripy navy blue t-shirts all the time, as much as I love them. I'm gonna do that. Talking of ordering clothes, I got some bits from Zara yesterday. I ordered these bits and they came yesterday, but as usual I kept the stuff I ordered for Delilah, obviously, that girl has a better wardrobe than me, and this stuff I think I'm going to return. I'm not sure about this jacket, a funny like knitted jacket, and I sort of like it, but I sort of don't. And then I ordered this jumper because it just looks amazing. I mean, look at these little bubbles. I love the colours in these pom-poms. But it's huge, and I don't know, I just felt a bit silly in it. So probably going to return both of these, and also these earrings, because I don't need, basically I ordered 3 pairs of pom-pom earrings. I'm going to send those ones back, but I'm keeping these ones here that I've already tried on and popped on my dresser. I love them, look at them. So yeah, I might even wear these to Reading Festival on Saturday, we'll see. It seems like I buy quite a lot, but in reality I also return quite a lot. But it's kind of, that's the beauty of online shopping. You can try stuff on and then return what you don't want. Anyway, I'm gonna stop nattering because I need to use this time to work. I'm not sure how I went off on that tangent. Yes. I got myself a green smoothie. I think it's got like coconut milk, spinach, mango and a couple of other things. I may have also got myself this, oh my goodness, I wasn't quite sure what it was when I ordered it, but it said chocolate digestive cake and I was all over that. Yeah, this is like some chocolate digestive slab of something, but it looks amazing. And then I've got myself a, I think it's basil, tomato and mozzarella phyllo slice thingy, and a sweet potato salad thingy majiggy. So Delilah's back home and she's just having a bit of a late lunch. As you can see, we are having some wraps which are going down really well. All I've done is roast some sweet potato and butternut squash, and I've roasted them in a little bit of olive oil, some pepper and some mixed herbs. Is that yummy? No. No. I think you are enjoying it. Don't you put that on the floor. Excuse me. Good girl. Is that nice? So I've basically just made her some like little mini wraps and then chopped them up. As you can see, we are not feeling lunch today. You don't want any more? No? Okay. Get off the no, darling. I finally have my dermatologist appointment later. So I finally have my dermatologist appointment later on tonight. So as soon as I put her to bed tonight, I'm going to rush to the dermatologist. If you've been watching most of my vlogs, you would have heard me talk about how my skin just is not how it used to be. And the last like month, I've just had like, you probably can't see them, but I've had spots on my forehead that just won't go. So at the moment I actually haven't got any kind of like painful bad spots, and even a couple of months ago I would have been like, great, my skin's nice and clear, despite my skin still not looking as nice as it used to be. All in all, especially with makeup on, it would look very nice and clear. But now, even without any like particularly big spots, I still have just like loads of little spots on my forehead. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's try and get up close to my forehead. But I don't know if you can see, but in certain lights you can see basically just all the little red spots I have on my head. So even when I've got foundation on, you can just see it. And sometimes I think, oh no, like I think they've cleared up. I like go to take my makeup off in the bathroom, and the light will be like directly hitting above my head, and I'll just see all these spots in the mirror. And yeah, it's just very strange. Like, I've never had this, and I don't know, my skin's the worst it's ever been. I know for some people they'd be grateful to have my skin, I get that, but for me it's not what it's been, and I just want to see if I can sort it out. So yeah, like I said, I was going to book myself in to see a dermatologist to have a consultation to see what I'm possibly doing wrong or what is causing it, which is why I have these forms here that I'm filling out. I basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5-page questionnaire to fill out on my skin and its history and all of that. And then I also just have a patient register form that I need to fill out. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now. I pay the tambourine. Oh, good job. Spotted me. So I filled out those forms for the dermatologist, and I've also been replying to some emails and popping in some exciting events in my diary for next month. I thought next month would be quite a quiet month after the first week. First week of September is still busy for me, but it just looks like September's going to be a busy one as well. I'm not going to be away as much as I am this month, but yeah, it's still going to be a busy month. Now we're just sat here playing. Yeah! Good job. Okay. Good job. There are toys everywhere. There's no real organisation to her toys anymore. I also need to go through this big basket of stuff and get rid of like little bitty toys that she really doesn't like need anymore. I just need a little bit of advice, guys, a little bit of inspiration on how to store all her toys, because I kind of want to stay clear of doing the whole just getting an IKEA cube where you put all the boxes in. I even had one of those IKEA things and I threw it away because I didn't want it, and now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have kept it. But yeah, I don't really want to do the whole like just get a big IKEA cube that has all the squares in, because I don't really, there's nowhere that I really want it, and then like when she's older I won't want it. This area is great, so we have this bookshelf, but this part of the bookshelf is just too big for her books, so I don't know whether to get a nice bookshelf for her bedroom and have the books in her bedroom, and then when we want to read just go into her bedroom, get a few and bring them in here. I don't know whether to get a nice storage system for her toys in her bedroom. I don't really want to play lots in her bedroom because I want her bedroom to be associated with sleep. We also have, I don't even want to show you over there, she's just destroyed over there. We also have our big shelving unit over there. Just try not to look at all the mess that's on the floor. There's big compartments on the bottom of it, and I was thinking I could get some little like fabric baskets. IKEA do some great ones. I just need to make sure that they'd fit, and just organise some of her toys in them and put them on the bottom shelf. But then Delilah's grown so much the last month that she can actually reach the second and third shelf up, which means I don't really want her over there, and I am contemplating buying one of those baby rails. What do you call them? Like rails that basically go across the whole room, so she just can't get to that area because she's just pulling stuff off that shelf all the time, and it's safe, they're all attached to the wall, but it's just a pain in the bum. If I moved everything off from where she can reach, half the shelves wouldn't be filled up. Is Daddy home? Is Daddy home? Hi.
Hello.
So yeah, I could do that, and then I could just go over and get whatever basket of toys out that she wants, and then just come back into this area of the living room so that she's not pulling stuff over, and I can still have a gate to kind of stop her going to that area. But I think like no boxes or anything will particularly fit or look right underneath that shelf there, so I just don't really know what to do. The furniture and stuff is expensive, and I don't want to commit to something and then not like it. Could probably add some stuff to Delilah's room, like I said earlier. Possibilities are endless, but I can't make a decision, and I just want to be able to organise her toys a bit more. Do you want your book? There you go. Is that a tiger? There you go. That's not my tiger. Its ears are too fluffy. That's not my tiger. Its paws are too. Delilah's just having her dinner, and I'm dosing up on paracetamol because I thought I was starting to feel a bit better. But now it's a bit later on in the day, like the achy ill feelings come back, so. She's probably not going to eat all of this. She will probably eat all her fish fingers. Yes, she's having fish fingers. I don't really know what the whole hoo-ha is with fish fingers. Like, they're really not that bad in moderation. I mean, she doesn't have them every day, but she probably has them like a few times a month. I grew up eating fish fingers, like, she loves them. We still eat them as well. I mean, she does have like other sources of fish, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, some fish fingers, some petit pois and some spaghetti hoops. It's one of those random dinner time. Spaghetti hoops are by the same brand that I found the kids baked beans from. Through the packet in the bin. They're by this brand here. Little dish. Good girl. Look at you using your spoon. Oh, the legs are going as well. Is that tasty? You did a pretty good job with dinner there. I didn't think you'd eat that much. Well done. I'm going to take my makeup off between now and doing Delilah's bedtime routine, using my common sense here, and I'm assuming that the dermatologist will want me to not have any makeup on. I'm just going to put a headscarf on. I know I look ridiculous, but this scarf just keeps these bits of my hair off my face, so that when I wash my face in the bathroom in a second, I won't end up with frizzy hair here. A few people mentioned going to the doctors, like why don't I just go to the doctors and they can prescribe me something. The reason I don't want to go to the doctors, and I'm not shining any negative light on them at all, doctors, you know, every doctor that I've seen has been great, but they're not specifically trained in skin. Like they would have done, you know, they would have learned about lots of different things, and they are qualified to treat you know, a multitude of different bits and bobs. You guys know what I mean. They're like trained to do, you know, lots. But you go in and you have a 5-10 minute appointment. All the doctor's gonna do is go, she's got spotty skin, let's prescribe her this that I prescribe everyone that has spotty skin. Again, I'm not saying that they're slack or lazy, but that's what you do, wouldn't you? You'd just be like, oh, she's got spotty skin, I'll give her that, see if it works. If it doesn't, she can try something else. And I want to try and avoid any prescriptions if I can. One, because I'm breastfeeding, so I don't think I can take anything, but two, even if I wasn't breastfeeding, I wouldn't really want to take anything, because I've heard some really bad stories about people taking stuff, and I don't want it to potentially affect me mentally and physically. So by going to a dermatologist who may still prescribe me something or want to prescribe me something once I'm not breastfeeding, I feel like she'll look at my skincare routine, potentially look at my diet. She'll be able to look at my skin properly and probably instantly see if I'm doing anything wrong. She may even be able to simply go, that cleanser's not good for your skin anymore, maybe try this. I just feel like I will get a more personal consultation, hopefully something that can stop me having to take anything for it. I don't know, does that make sense? I could waffle on for ages. I don't want this to make anyone feel insecure about their skin. Like, I'm not saying I have awful skin, I'm just saying that my skin is just not how it used to be, and I think obviously going into my 20s my hormones have changed. Yeah, my skin's different, and I think maybe my skin just needs a different skincare regime, or I might be doing something that I didn't realise I was doing that was affecting my skin so much. But yeah, that's my reasoning for going to a dermatologist rather than going to a doctor. We'll see. Be interested to see what she says about my skin. But anyway, I'll stop waffling on now. Hi. So I'm out of my consultation. It's about 8:30 and I definitely should have ordered a taxi beforehand, because I've now got to wait about 10 minutes for one. Just sat on a bench on the side of the road in the dark. Probably not the best place to vlog because it's a little bit noisy. Come away with a bag of goodies, and I've got a whole folder of information. I mean, there's not a huge amount to say about the consultation. It sort of told me a lot of stuff that I kind of already knew. Like, I knew my Revlon Colour Stay foundation was not good for my skin. I think I do need to find a different one. She said preferably powder. I don't really want to have the ones that they've got there because they don't look that great. But maybe I'll try Bare Minerals or something. But there's gonna have to be a big switch up to my skincare, which I knew there'd have to be anyway. But I'm not gonna go into it now because I'm on a noisy road. Noisy road, as you can hear. Talk about it in maybe not the next vlog, because the next vlog Doug and I are going to be going to Reading Festival, so I have time to talk about it before. Maybe I'll talk about it in the vlog after that. But yeah, definitely gonna have to mix up my skincare routine. Just give me a couple of creams to also help with the acne. Might do some treatments, I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, I'll give you a good old chat about it in the next vlog or the vlog after. But until then, I'm looking forward to going home. Doug's made dinner and he's just left mine in the oven for me, so I'm really looking forward to some food, because usually I'm going to bed by now and I haven't even had my dinner, so I'm starving. The next vlog should be a good one, so I will see you then.